America with Thomas Bishop. Let's see if he shows up to join me on the live. Usually these Democrats say, yeah, I'll debate you, and they never show up. So we're going to at least give him the opportunity to debate me live. Let's see if he actually shows up. Um, if he does, we'll get some primary good answers from him, some good source of knowledge. But like I said, usually these Democrats talk a good one and never show up, especially when they preach oppression in the United States. Nothing sells $1 million industries but race bait and propaganda, hate, and division against this great country of ours. So let's give this Thomas Bishop a chance. And by the way, when I wanted to debate him live on TikTok, he blocked me immediately. So the chance of him showing up to debate me are pretty slim because he had the chance on TikTok, but TikTok won't allow me to grow my videos on its platform for the simple fact it likes, as a Chinese app, to spread hate, to spread division, propaganda, etc., and so forth. Now, so far, I, I have one viewer, but I'm waiting for Thomas Bishop to show up. Let's see if he grows a pair. Remember, this guy does wear painted nails. So with painted nails, doesn't usually show that are massive enough. Let's see if he shows up to debate me live. He said 7 p.m. If he does show up, he'll probably answer my question with a question because that's what Democrats do on a normal basis. That's what these propagandists, hate-filled dividers do. When you ask them a question, and example, how can you call yourself oppressed in America? Well, here's the problem. The way they answer that question is with a question. You never get anything answered. Somebody go knock on Thomas's account and ask him to join this live. I'm waiting for him. If he likes to show up. If not, what can we do? So I'm going to roll, give him a couple of minutes. Supposedly he was going to come spank me. He don't know this. I'm an argumentative person by trade. So I'm waiting for his spanking. Somebody go check on Painted Nails Thomas Bishop. Tell him King Big Mouth is waiting for him. Oh, man. Talk about claustrophobia here. Move. Let's wait for Thomas Bishop to show up. I sent him a message for you. Thank you, Philip. But I don't really think he's going to show up because that's what Democrats do. Well, you want me to expose them live? Unfortunately, I'm not looking at this as a competition. I'm looking at this educational purposes from people who sit there screaming oppression, hate, division online. America's an oppressing country. Thomas Bishop, you live in a predominantly white neighborhood. I don't know what you call oppressed in America, being that you're living with the whites. So white people can't be that oppressive if you're not even living in a black neighborhood. But go ahead, I'll give you the chance. Hop on my live, Thomas Bishop. Bring your Rainbow Mafia with you. Let Daddy Big Mouth show you guys what entitlement in America means. You guys scam the internet, scam social media, like that Dinesh, like Tizian, like Shiggy. You guys destroy African American neighborhoods. You guys suck donations dry from African Americans and don't give them anything. Yet you want to sit there telling us that America's oppressed while you're living in a white neighborhood? How hypocritical do you have to be to scream oppression while living in a white neighborhood? At least you know I live in a white neighborhood. I never denied that. But I never said America is oppressing. Somebody check on Painted Nails Rainbow Mafia Group, Thomas Bishop. It's 7:10. So the man said he wanted to debate me at 7. Don't worry, Thomas Bishop. I'll go easy on you. I'll just ask you very basic questions. Like, what's the biggest killer of African American, Black Americans in the United States? I'll give you a hint. It's amazing. Black Americans over here on Black Lives Matter sitting there complaining how racist white Americans are. Meanwhile, they're living in buying mansions and yachts in predominantly white neighborhoods, leaving the Black Americans to suffer, who they collect donations for. Yet they have the nerve to cry oppression. Somebody bring Thomas Bishop's Rainbow Mafia entitled ass into this live, tell him to grow up here and stand in front of the microphone and acknowledge me as his king. Because you said you're willing to debate, Thomas Bishop. So far, your little cowardly, little naive ass don't know what's waiting for you. You're in the lion's den, and your hyena wolf ass is about to get chewed by the Lion of Jersey. Get your ass on my debate. Let's go. Cowards. You guys want to reap benefits from white and Black Americans, keep them fat in your pockets, and then cry the United States is oppressed? How oppressed is it when you're living in a predominantly white neighborhood? You're not living in a Black neighborhood, you Benedict Arnold. You're living in a white neighborhood with luxuries that nobody could compare to. Yet you want to scream oppression against my country. Well, you better bring your hypocritical, Black Lives Matter supporting, scammer ass to the microphone, step to the Lion of Jersey. Because this is why I'm a lion. I have no fear. I like to expose hypocrites and scammers. Somebody go get his ass. Get his Rainbow Mafia painted nails ass up. I'm waiting for his bitch ass. Let's go, hypocrite Thomas Bishop. You wanted to debate me. Step to the lion's den. I knew you weren't going to show up. Why would you show up? You know I'm going to expose your ass. Thomas Bishop is an entitled American living in luxury in a predominantly white neighborhood. He has the nerve to complain, living with the whites, that white Americans are racist to Black people. Oh, you and Black Lives Matter all together, fattening your pockets while we starve. That Dinesh guy, Tizzy Ant, Shiggy, whose own father locks up Black people for bogus crimes. I'm waiting for this hypocrite to jump on my live. Philip, would you like to jump on this live? Philip is the only Democrat, by the way, with a little balls to put up with society. Just so you know, if you have a chance, add Philip Connor. Is anybody on this live? I'm waiting for Thomas Bishop. I'm going to wait one more minute. I knew he wasn't going to show up from the start. And they want to scream oppression in the United States, where they are entitled. I absolutely knew the man wasn't going to show up. It's unbelievable. Cowards. Scammers. Just like that Diaz. Tizzy Ant. Tom Powell. He said you can't wait. He said you can wait. Tell his cowardly ass I knew he wasn't going to show up. I knew it from the start. They're all cowards, propagandists, scammers, fattening their pockets, trying to put our country down. Meanwhile, they're buying mansions, yachts, luxury cars in the United States where they're screaming, white people are oppressing while living in white neighborhoods. Now, excuse me, he said he is coming. He doesn't back down. He already backed down. I left my kitchen where I'm working right now. I'm supposed to be working. I left to debate his ass. I'll give him exactly 2 more minutes. He doesn't show up, I'm going to have to end this live. We said 7 p.m. It's 7:15 now. Cowards. Cowards and scammers, always running these internet stuff. Let's give him 2 minutes. See if he has a spine. Big Mouth Live. Hell yes, por favor. Who's that? All right, I'm waiting. But this is what they do. Immediately they cry entitlement, empowerment, etc. He told you Central Time. Clearly can't read. What is Central Time? I clearly can't read. All right. Just a fan. All right, welcome, buddy. Central Time. This is the excuse. All right, so basically, Central Time, he's not going to show up because this is what these cowards do. Cowards. He said 7 p.m. Central Time. Let me. All right, I'll give him 1 hour.